Okay. Let's learn how to count then. The way we say one in Potawatomi is what?
Good.
Good. Good is one. Good. Good. Good is one. We're going to remember that for the rest of our time. We're going to take this back to Washington and teach these people. This way you say one. Goat. Now we're going to say goat. Okay. The way we say two, does anybody know how to say two? Niche. 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 Good. So we know how to say one. Now we know how to say two. Every Potawatomi always want to know how to count, or they just don't know how. But you learn this, at least you learn how to count to 5, maybe even 10. And if you can remember and say it right, well, boy, that's really something for today, because we've learned a heck of a lot. So we learned how to say one. How do you say one? Then two. Okay, we learned how to say 3. Swag. Swag. That's hard to say. Swag. 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 Good, neat. Swag. 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 Let's count to 3. Okay, that's real good. Now the way we say 4 is meow. 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 Not meow. 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 Good. Meow. Meow. Okay, the way we say 5 is meonin. It almost sounds like bad, doesn't it? How do you say bad? Meonin. 5 almost sounds like it, doesn't it? Meonin. 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 Good, niche, swat, meow, meonin. Now, I wonder how many could say that without looking at their paper. I mean, count from 1. Yep, that's right. Goat, niche, swag. Yeah, swag. Sure hard to say. Swag. Goat, niche, swag. Meow, meow. So we learned how to count to 5. Let's try 6. Anybody know how to say 6? Yes. Is it good watso? Good watso. Good watso? Good watso. Good watso? Okay. Good watso. 6. Good watso. 6. Yatso or watso? Good watso. What? Good watso. What? Good watso. Good watso. 6. Is it Miss? I never. Good watso. 6. 6. What does Vietnam mean? Did we have that?
What?
We did? Nobody remembers it?
What's that?
Oh, it sure is Vietnam. It sure is. Let's count to 6 and let's see if we can count to 6.
so.
Somebody's making, now listen again, I'm going to say 6. Good what so? Good what so? Okay. The way we say 7 is real easy. Is Noah. 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 Boy, somebody's going to say, man, I'm never going to be able to count to 100 or 20. But you're going to, because it gets simple a little bit later. It's simple. Okay, but you got to learn this. Go east, swat, yow, yana, what about Noah? That's, how do we say 7 again?
Noah.
Noah. Okay. And how do we say 8?
What so?
Schwatzo. Schwatzo. Somebody said real good. Schwatzo. That's real good, but boy, that's hard to say and hard to remember. If we gave a paper test right now, you know how many would get all these right? None.
Nobody.
The best one would get 4 of them right. Okay. Goat, niche, swat, Yam, Yana, Bodwatsa, Noah. Schwatzo is 8. Schwatzo is 8. Okay, 9 is a simple one. Shock. 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 9. That's, everybody remembers that. And 10
Dot so.
is dot so. We've learned how to count up to 10. This is really, really great. We've come all the way here to Shawnee, Oklahoma, and we've learned how to count to 10 in Potawatomi. That's really, really great. If we can remember them, if we could shut our eyes and we could count to 10, you're great. Try it. Let's start. 1, 2,
Niche. Well, now, what so? What shop, shop.
Okay, it sounds like we're kind of getting it. They sound hard. But after you say them 100 times, they're easier. They get easier. And if you get this, you can take it back to your Potawatomi groups back and where you live and say, this is the way you count to 10. Right pronunciation, and at least you know that. At least you know that. Now, I said the rest got easy. And it kind of does. There's 2 ways that they count. The Potawatomis count, and I use both ways, but I'm going to try a different way with you. Just leave this on there. I'm going to leave a different way with you, and to say 11, you say.
Dot so minute.
Yeah. Who said that? Yeah. He says dot so mina got. See, that's 11. See, that mina is and. See, mina is and. M-E-N-A. And is. So you used to say 11, you just say that, 11, that, see?
I remember that when they used to say that when I'm going. Another
yeah, there's another way though that a lot of them say it, and I know Bud says it, and I used to say it. Instead of saying this mina, they would say sheet. That's a sheet goat. That's a sheet niche. But we'll go with this mina and. It's easier. And I notice there's a lot of Potawatomis that use that. That makes it easier. So you've learned how to count to 20 already, see? You've learned how to count to 30 already, really. just in this little short time, if you can remember what you swept.
You swept. You swept it.
You've learned that much so far, which is a real lot in one day. I wonder, just really, how many could even count to 5 right now? Let's try it without looking at your paper. Okay.
Yeah.
That's 5. Yeah, that's good. Let's try 6.
Well, that's so.
What's 7?
No,
Noah. 8. What? So 9 and 10. Okay. If you learn this, if you can remember this, you can go right on to 11, but you have to say that and that and that. And you can go to 12. You can go on to, we don't want to go any further right now. I don't want to confuse you too much because the others really is simple too. The other like 20s and 30s is really simple. Something else. We'll go to a dollar bill. We always want to know how do you say a dollar bill? So we learn how to count, we learn how to count to 10, and we really know how to count to 20.